I'm Rachel, the Good Witch of the Northeast, and welcome to my channel. I'm currently doing energetic forecasts, and this is going to be for our water sign. So if you are a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, this message is for you. And you guys are my final one of the day, and honestly, this is painful but good in a good way. And I'm currently just laying my final two decks together. Okay, that makes much. Is that supposed to be there? Okay, that should be in reverse. Okay. All right. So you guys are in this period of a new journey, like a new leaf, a new chapter, a new book. You guys have closed out a big cycle that has actually been around you since like 2016. That was the first thing I saw when I clicked in, was 2016. So you guys are at a period right now where maybe things have gone a little differently. Maybe you're back here again and you're like, how can I be back? I don't think you're back where you were then. I just think the themes are the same, but you're doing it right. You never wasted time in between 2016 and now. Everything has gone the way it's supposed to. It's not like you made a wrong choice or divvied or anything like that. Absolutely not. What I mean to say is, I think a lot transpired that didn't have to, like a lot of pain happened that didn't have to, if you catch my drift. But now you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your own optimism. You're focusing on what good you bring to the table. Like, this is fucking amazing. That's what's causing the new journey. Your optimism. Keep that shit up. We love this shit for you. You were involved, unfortunately, with a lot of people who just didn't choose you. Like, really didn't choose you. There was a lot of deceit. And not deceit in like cheating. I mean deceit in lies of telling you they loved you and they didn't. Because they couldn't. Like, I think a lot of you fell for broken people. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Those are hard because there's never a bad guy. You know, you're just a lover. You're someone who wants to love people. That's a beautiful thing to be. I just unfortunately think you fell for broken people. But that's over with. Like, the theme of deceit is over. I do think you might have gone a little bit too far, so you might be a little bit cynical when it comes to love, so maybe pulling back on that might be a little bit beneficial. But other than that, I think your whole life you're kind of someone who's been kicked around. You're someone who's never really had a whole lot of give. Like, there's been a lot taken away from you. I think I keep hearing my lot in life. This is my lot in life. No, it's not. It's not supposed to be. And I think you recognize that now. And I'm very proud of you. That's amazing. Your capacity for gratitude does need to get a little bit better. It feels almost, the cynical thing feels accurate. I'm not going to lie. It does. But it feels like you're putting on a mask with it. Like, it's not cute to be hard. Like, yeah, it's fine to be hard. It's fine to be, you know, someone who has these fierce boundaries. But what's not fine to be is a bully. That's not hard. Being a bully is not okay. So it's not like, don't force yourself to not take up space because of other people. Like, it's so funny. I just saw like a pumpkin spice latte and heard a pick me girl. So it's like, I don't know if you're spending time around people who openly make fun of things that make you happy. That's fucking terrible. And fuck those people and leave those people immediately. But that's what I think is happening. I think you're unfortunately spending time around people that just don't encourage you to celebrate yourself. People that will, I don't think there's a lot of, like, it's not making fun of in a bad way. There's teasing and mocking, but it's not like a horrible, like, abusive thing. It's more along the lines of, like, you know, oh, that's stupid to like Taylor Swift. Why? Because she's a great lyricist? Yeah, it's fucking terrible. What the fuck? It's just wild to me when people shit on things that make other people happy. It's just wild. And I think that's what you've just unfortunately been dealing with. And that has caused a little break in your self-love and how you feel about yourself. And I think you've spent time and energies and entertained relationships that you shouldn't have for a long time. So it's like, I think you've felt this real sense of whatever the antithesis of peace is, like chaos. Like, I think you've just felt chaos with these people. But I think it's because you've recognized that from when you were a child. That's fair, but that's why it doesn't feel good, because you're not a child anymore and you've healed a lot of shit. So I think you've been using this as an opportunity to kind of grow, using it as an opportunity of self-discovery. That's the way to do it, man. Take that pain and use that as, shit, I didn't even notice that. Take that pain and use that as a catalyst for self-discovery. Like, that's the best way to do it. Best way to transmute trauma. Interesting. You're also in this period of healing. I do think you're spending time around a lot of people that are mean. I do think you're spending a lot of time around people. Like, every time I see this card, she's a pick-me. She's a pick-me. Get the fuck out of here. Get fucked. So I think you're entertaining and you're spending time with people who punish you for how you look at things. And like, that's terrible. So stop being nice to people that don't make you feel good. Like, you don't have to be mean to anyone, especially if you don't have this streak in you of like pure, I don't know, rage. You don't have to be mean to people, but the best thing you can do is, if you're not someone who's confrontational, you can just be passive aggressive. Like, call someone the wrong name. That's great. Just openly call them the wrong name. Drive me crazy. Especially if you met them before. All right, any words of wisdom for our water sign collective? Affirmation. Anything good for them. Please and thank you. I know that for me, my Venus is a water placement, and this Venus retrograde has hit me fucking hard. So sorry, I'm just listening. Okay. Things are going to start to shift in romance. So in masculine energy and in romance, things are going to start to shift from this. Hold on. Words, wisdom, affirmation for our water sign collective. Things are going to start to look different when it comes to the matters of the heart. So when it comes to masculine energy, there's been a lot of hiding. There's been a lot of avoidance. That's coming to an end. Words, wisdom, affirmation for our water sign collective. Things are going to start to look different when it comes to the matters of the heart. So when it comes to masculine energy, there's been a lot of hiding. There's been a lot of avoidance. That's coming to an end. Because avoidance doesn't get anywhere. This avoidance is coming from a place of trauma. And it is coming from a place of fear, but that's healing. And honestly, what you can do, especially if you're someone who's been on this healing journey for a long time, the best thing you can do now is just ground as much as possible, because that will bring that forth into the collective. I do believe that. So like, whatever good you do. So you don't even have to meditate. Just literally go fucking touch some grass and drink some water. That's it. Like, just do that. That's going to be enough for you, because for some reason, these energies are knocking you out of your self-assured tower, and they shouldn't. Like, they shouldn't. You've done the work. You've healed things. Like, you don't need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is small, little shit energy. You don't need to entertain it. Not a worry. The gratitude is tied into the manifestations. So when the gratitude, hold on. Yay! Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to yell. Archangel Michael is out heavy on the board. So when Archangel Michael out, that is root center. That is root center. That is our security. That is our childhood. That's a lot of this week, is trying to feel as safe as possible, trying to feel as grounded as possible, trying to feel as deserving and worthy as possible, because that's where the manifestations are coming in. Your root center. That's interesting. So maybe the more you ground, the faster they'll arrive. I think that might be it. The more you choose the more you choose yourself, the faster it'll work too. Because you're entertaining people that don't deserve you anymore. And it's not like this is a bad thing and like they don't deserve you because they're bullies and abusive. No, it's just these people shouldn't get to celebrate in light that they tried to dim. It's as simple as possible. So keep it up. You're doing a great job. And I know it's been a lot of healing and a lot of triggers and a lot of just nonstop bullshit, but that's getting better. The more you choose yourself, the better it's going to be. Angel of Strength at the bottom. We love this for us. And in Leo season, yes. I'm going to leave this image with you. Try and embody this. Actually, you know what? I'll read you this affirmation. That's the way we'll end the water signs. Because I love this deck. They come with affirmations. And then I'll type it out so you can see it. Deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. Yeah, you fucking do. Yeah, you fucking do. I love you. You got this.